then we will start our session. Is that okay? Yes. Good. I need your responses, everybody. Whenever I ask for any response, please give your response in the chat box. Okay? Good. Yes. Good afternoon, Dinesh. Um, Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, students. Yeah. Okay. What we have discussed in the last class? What we have discussed in the last class? Destructor. Good afternoon, Dharan. Destructor, right? And uh, and we have one more task regarding destructor and also anagrams. I hope, if I am not wrong. Yes. I hope many of you have done that task. And today, actually, I just want to ask you some couple of questions. From that, I'll move towards the new topic, which is this new, not new. Already, I have covered something somehow, something like in the previous sessions. Now, I just want to discuss about this one, dynamic creation and destruction of objects. Today's topic is dynamic creation and destruction of objects. How to create dynamically, how to create objects dynamically, how to destruct them dynamically, how to destruct them, what we need to use to destruct the objects. Okay, so we need to we are going to discuss all these things today. Okay, so before actually move into our regular thing, I just want to ask you, do you know malloc in C? Do you know malloc in C? Do you know malloc in C? Yes, no? For what it is to be used? Malloc is used for what? Allocates memory statically, Shazik? Dynamic memory place. Exactly, Bhavana. Exactly. It's a malloc is used to create memory dynamically. Okay. So, but in C++, not but in C++, in C++, uh, what we have, what we have to create memory dynamically in C++. Very good. New. Right, right. Super. So, I just want to ask you, you might have familiar with new, how to use new already in the previous sessions. I might have discussed no how to use new, yes or no? And I just want to ask you guys, already you know about malloc in C, and you are already somewhat familiar with new in this C++. Can you able to find out any difference between them? Can you able to find out any difference between malloc and new? I'm expecting response from you guys. No one is typing, it seems. Yes. Any difference? Is there any difference between malloc and new? Both are used for dynamic memory creation, dynamic memory allocation, no doubt about it. But did you find any one single difference between those? Are you there, students? If you don't know, you please let me know in the chat box that it is no. Malloc returns void point. Confirm it's a void point. And new returns, as Anupam said, malloc returns void pointer. And new returns what? New returns what? New returns what? New returns. As in when I say, suppose, look at this, look at this. I hope I need to share now. Yeah, sorry. I need to share my screen. I need to share my screen. I just want to share my screen. Okay. New returns exact data type. Huh. Yes, yes. Very good. Exactly, Dinesh. Super. I take my pen and I write. Suppose there is a class student, student star S1 equal to new student. What it is going to return? What a new operator is going to return? Student star S1. What is star S1? It's a pointer, right? It's a pointer. And on my right hand side, there is something called new student. That is the exact object creation. And new returns what? And it is to be stored in star S1. Generally, what we are going to store in any pointer, new automatically I think Shazi, yes, exactly. You automatically calculates the size, and malloc we need to calculate its size. And as Dinesh said, it's a new returns the exact data type, but malloc returns a void pointer. And also now I am going to ask you what a new returns. A new return address of student. Exactly, Akash. Exactly. Address of student. Address of student object it is going to return, so that that address is going to be stored in that address is going to be stored in star s1. That is a pointer of s1 pointer. Yes or no? That is one thing we can notice. And one more thing, can we call the constructor using malloc? Can we call the constructor using malloc? No, right? Is it going to be invoked through malloc? No, right? Very good. So we cannot even invoke the constructor automatically through malloc. But what in the case of new? What is going to happen in the case of new? As in when I say new student, then what is going to happen? That at that line itself, it is going to create an object student s1. It is going to create an object student s1, that it is a pointer actually. So address of the student is going to be stored, and in this the address is to be hold. In that address I'm going to say roll number, name. Yes or no? I'm going to initialize. From where I am going to initialize all these things? How I can able to initialize all these data members of my student? Automatically by calling the constructor. Yes or no? That facility can only be provided through new, but not with malloc. Understood? So by this discussion, did you understand how to create objects dynamically through what? By using what? Students, are you there? The biggest scare for me is I need your responses. Without your responses, I cannot go further. Yes, it's a new. Yes or no? Because in the physical presence of you in the regular classes, we can see at your faces and we can understand whether you understand or not. But here it is not the case, no. The only means of communication is chat box. I'm looking at that only. I'm looking at your faces through chat box. Okay, so right, super students, good responses. That is, we can create. Understood? Voice, are you there? Yes or no? So we can create objects dynamically through new operator. New operator. Yes or no? But and now I'm just telling. Suppose, suppose there is a roll number. For my student object, I have two data types. One is roll number. One is roll number. One more is student. One more is name. Now, my intention is what? To allocate memory dynamically for my name. To allocate memory dynamically for my name. Okay, there is a student object. In the student object, I have two objects. One is roll number. One more is name. Name is yes, exactly. Name is how can I just want to create memory dynamically for my name. So how can I need to use new. Yes or no? I need to use new. So that where it is going to be created, whatever the data types I am creating through new, they will be created in stack or heap. They will be created in stack or heap. Stack or heap. Heap. Yes or no? Yeah. Dinesh, it's not stack, no? It's not stack. Understood? It's a heap. Yes or no? Now, there is a heap memory. This is heap. Okay, this is heap. Of course, it is A, H-E-A-P. And here is uh, actual name. Actual name is going to be saved. Actual name is going to be saved here. Okay, I just want to step a little back, and then I'll come to this. Okay, but do you know how to create a memory dynamically for a name? How to create memory dynamically? Suppose there is a size of the string. I need to save student name as Shruti. Shruti. My student name is Shruti. N-A-M-E, name is equal to Shruti. Okay. Now, name is Shruti. How to create memory dynamically? Can you please write the syntax in the chat box? Without expecting from any program, can you write any syntax over there in the chat box? Can you write? Yes, students, are you there? Students, are you there or not? Please let me know. Yes, no? Yeah. Please write the syntax. Suppose I am passing one Shruti name as Shruti. Now I am passing from my constructor itself, that is student of roll number, suppose 101, comma Shruti. Shruti. Now in the constructor the student of, I need to assign int roll number R and suppose character star yes, or something, anything. Okay. Now, how to create memory dynamically? Can you write your statements, please? Can you write your statements? Otherwise, I will write on the screen. Give it a try. Just write how to create memory dynamically. Your length is what? Length is what? Take the length. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, letters are 6 plus 1. Plus 1. Yes or no? That is 7. Student S1 dot name, new name of new name of 10. New name of 10. Can we do like that? Can we do like that? Character star is equal to character star s equal to null. Please try. I hope everybody know, right, how to create new is equal to s new double. What is that, Dinesh? Size is 7. Size is 7 and suppose my I need to take my variable to which I am going to store these characters. That is, yes, please, new character. Exactly, Anupam. Exactly. S is equal to new character of 7. Yes or no? Yes or no? Did everybody know that? Did everybody know that how to create that? S is equal to new and you should tell the type of the data you need to create memory for what type of data you need to create and the size you need to mention. Yes or no? So this is how we can able to exactly what Anupam said is very 100% true. So S is equal to new character of 7. So as and when I say new, that S is going to be created where? Actually, S is going to be created where? I'll take my eraser once. I'll take eraser. I just want to remove this. Here I just want to remove this. Right. In heap, exactly. I'll take my pen once again. Wait a second. This is S actually, and this is Shrutika. This is Shrutika, not Shruti. Sorry, Shruti. And now S is pointing to this Shruti. Understood? Everybody? Understood, everybody? Is that figure? Did everybody understood? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Good. So, suppose I just want to delete my object now. I just want to destruct my object now. Now the case is I just want to destruct my object. How can I? How can I? What operator I need to use? What operator I need to use? Exactly, Bhavna. Delete. Yes or no? If I say delete, generally I just want to tell you guys, delete can delete a particular value or a particular block of memory? Yes or no? A particular value I can able to delete. A particular array of elements of course I can able to delete, but a delete cannot delete an object itself when it is having a dynamic memory as a data member. I repeat, delete can delete a value and it can delete a block of memory. Yes or no? But a delete can never straight away delete the object if it is having something dynamic memory allocation happened in that. Did you understand my point? Did you understand my point? Please do understand. Please do understand. Please do understand. If I delete S1, I'll say delete S1. What is going to happen? Delete S1. What is going to happen? Delete S1. What is going to happen? Data in S1 is going to delete. Yes, exactly, Akash. Free up the space. Delete frees up this space. This frees up this space. Okay, understood. Understood. Yes or no? If they are both are static, there is no problem. If our number is static, that means statically we have created memory. If the name also created statically, there is no problem for delete. There is no problem. But the case is, if we have something called the heap memory allocated for one of the data member, the dynamic memory was created for one of the data member, what happens? This memory will still there, hanging there in the heap. Yes or no? Yes or no? Did you understand? Did you understand what I'm saying? Bhavana? Yes, for Bhavana understood. For the remaining? For the remaining? Yeah, please let me know once again. Yeah, sure, Dinesh. Sure, sure. Definitely, definitely. Wait. See, Dinesh. Now, there is an object student S1. S1 is having roll number. S1 is having roll number, and there is a student name which is allocated, the memory allocated for that name is dynamic memory allocation. It's not static. Dinesh, listen carefully. It's not static. So that as it is dynamic memory allocation, all the dynamic memory allocation whichever happened through new operator will be created in heap. Do you know that? Do you know that? Dinesh, did you know that? Yes. So the name is, suppose this is Dinesh. Dinesh was created in heap dynamically. Now, as S is equal to new character of 7 now. Now, Anupam already told you in the chat box, as S is pointing to Dinesh. Yes or no? Dinesh is in heap. Actually, the name is in heap, but the pointer is in heap. The pointer is in stack. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, exactly, Subhas. So, whenever I say delete S1, Student, sorry for the interruption. It's because of power cut here. So, are you able to listen my voice? Are you able to listen my voice? Yes, no? So, shall we continue? Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Dinesh, did you understand? From deleting S1. Deleting S1. If I say delete S1, what is going to happen? Whatever the memory associated with S1, S1, only S1 is going to be deleted. Fine. Then whatever the exact name Dinesh which is residing in heap, will it be there or will it be gone? Will it be there or will it be gone? Please tell me. It would be there. It will be there. Yes or no, Dinesh? Understood? So what has happened? Whenever suppose I'm calling some function, I'm calling some function in my main, and within that function, if I'm allocating memory for some data member, I'm repeatedly calling that member function for that function. What is going to happen? What is going to happen? There will be many dynamic memory allocations, right? There will be many dynamic memory allocations, but we are not taking care of that dynamic memory allocations to be deallocated. Yes or no? Then what is going to happen? Finally, at the time of the operating system faces many problems. Even the system may be crashed due to memory allocation problems. Yes or no? If it is very severe. Yes or no? Understood what I'm saying? So, what is our duty? We need to even take care of this dynamic memory allocation which is there in heap. For that reason, we are going to we are going to define the user defined, I'm sorry, user defined destructor. Actually, the use of user defined destructor is here. Destructor. User defined destructor which plays a major role here. Okay, I'll go for program, then you will understand. I'll go for the program. Okay. Yes. Uh, Understood, Dinesh? Did you understand the concept? Yes or no? Hmm. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look at this program. Look at this program once. Look at this program once. Clear now? Okay, good. So, students, please look at this program once. Here what happened? Here what happened? I have, I have, I need to create only one single name. Okay, one single string I need to create, that to dynamic memory allocation. This is what, here my string is S1, which is KMIT. Now, for this KMIT, I am allocating as it is S1 means S1 object got created at the time of this, at the constructor is going to be created, is going to be invoked. In that constructor, I am allocating memory dynamically for my string. Did everybody understand that? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no, right? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Shadri and Pujita, good students. So what I'm doing is, what I'm doing. Obaidullah, where are you? Where are you so far? Did you understand my picture? Such a beautiful picture I have drawn on my PPT. No, are you there at that time? Did you understand that concept? I was thinking, oh God, oh God, yeah. So please wait. I'll explain. I'll explain. Yeah, what you are typing? What you are typing? Yeah, anyhow. Okay, then I'll be back with you. No problem. Yeah, I'll be back after this program. Okay? Okay, no? Yeah. Please bear with me. Let me complete this first. Okay. So, yeah, students, please do listen. As string S1 is going to invoke the constructor, yes or no? The constructor is going to allocate dynamic memory for my S, for my S. Yes or no? Now, my string is residing in which portion of the memory? Is it in stack or is it in heap? As this is new, as this is because of new, it is going to be allocate memory in heap. Yes or no? So to deallocate that heap memory, what I am going to use is I am calling the C++ constructor is the C++ compiler is going to invoke the destructor. Did everybody know? Is this a destructor or not? Is this a destructor or not? Yes or no? Yes, no? Now I'll tell you three points. The destructor is we will never call the destructor. Number one, as a programmer, you will never call the destructor. But who will call the destructor? But who will call the destructor? Suhas. Who will call the destructor? Who will call the destructor? Compiler. Yes or no? The C++ compiler is going to call the destructor, in which cases means whenever when just before the scope of your object goes out of the scope. Whenever the object goes out of the scope. Please, I repeat, please listen. The destructor is going to invoke whenever the object goes out of the scope. Actually, what is my object in my main? What is the object in my main? Please be very fast. Uh, please do concentrate much here. Yes, one. Yes or no? Yes, one. Now, from in which line exactly at where the object goes out of the scope? Where the object goes out of the scope? Where is the scope? Where is the end of the scope here? In main, I am asking in main. Please look at my pointer, cursor. At the end of the curly braces, no? At the end of the curly braces, no? Yes or no? Yes. At the end of after S1, exactly. After end of the yes, exactly, Shazi. Super, very good. So by the end of the curly braces, the object will lose its lose its significance. It loses its memory. Yes or no? So before that, before the object loses its scope, the destructor is going to be called automatically. The destructor is going to be called automatically. Understood, everybody? And one more thing. Whenever if you say delete also, if you say delete also, I can say even this also. I can even say, please look at this. I can say delete, yes, what? Even I can say this. Whenever I say delete also, the delete will invoke the destructor automatically. Understood, everybody? The destructor is going to be invoked just before the object goes out of the scope. That is, just above the curly braces. Understood now? And whenever I call delete, whenever I use delete operator, then also the destructor is going to be invoked automatically. Whenever the block ends, whenever my function ends, then also the destructor calls invokes automatically. Understood everybody? So there is no responsibility for you and me. There is no headache for you and me to call the destructor. That headache is of compiler. Okay, understood everybody? So in which situations the destructor is going to be, actually it is having the importance, actually when it is having the importance, in which cases, exactly, Bhavana. Dynamic memory allocation. In terms of dynamic memory allocations happen in our object, then we can use our own user-defined destructor. Otherwise, there is already the default destructor which is available for your C++ program provided by the compiler, which do nothing. Which do nothing. It doesn't have anything which do nothing. Okay, understood everybody? Now in that destructor, what I am going to what I am doing, please look at that. Please look at that. Delete the subscript. Yes. Yes or no? Now it is going to delete the portion of dynamic memory which we have created in the heap. Understood everybody? Understood? Yes or no? Yeah, Obaidullah, please look at this. Obaidullah, please look at this. Whenever my object is having some roll number and name, then whenever my object is having, my student object is having two data members. One is roll number, one more is name. Actually, roll number is statically I have created that it is equal to 10, some 10. And but name, what I have done is I have created name dynamically by using new operator. So that the pointer s is created in heap, in stack, sorry, and the actual name is going to be created in heap. The actual name is going to be created in heap. But for some reason, I just want to deallocate my S1. I just want to deallocate the memory of S1 so that I am using delete S1. If I am using delete S1, the memory associated with S1, what is that? The round, the circle one I have done, no? The memory associated with S1 will goes off. Yes or no? That is to be deallocated. But what happened? What happened to the actual name which is residing in the heap? It is still there. This is called memory leak. This is called memory leak or memory bleed. In this situation, what we are going to do is we have a solution in terms of user-defined destructor. In user-defined destructor, what I can say is I can use the I can use the destructor by deleting yes. Understood everybody? Understood? Did everybody understood this? Ubaidullah understood now? Yes? Fine. Good. Good. Ajay, yes. Okay. So, did you observe one thing? The uh, the way the constructor is constructing the memory, in reverse of that, the destructor is going to destruct the object. Did you observe that? Did you observe that? Did you observe that? Did you observe? Initially the constructor is I'll take my pen. Let me take my pen once. Initially the constructor is going to allocate, the new will allocate some memory. In that R number is initialized equal to 10. Now the name S is going to be initialized with some dynamic memory. This is how the constructor works. Yes or no? Yes or no? But exactly in a reverse direction, the destructor is going to happen. The destructor is going to work. Yes or no? At the end of the curly braces, just above the curly braces, that means just before the object S1 goes out of the scope, just goes out of the scope, then the destructor is then the destructor is going to be called. The destructor is going to be called. Yes or no? The destructor is going to be called. That destructor is responsible for delete this S. Yes or no? Then the memory associated with the S1 is going to be finally deleted. The way the constructor is like this. The way the destructing the memory is like this. Did everybody understand that? Everybody. This is the last statement I am going to give you regarding this entire story. If you see that picture, it is very clumsy, but please excuse me. But did you understand the concept? Yes, everybody? Suhas? For Suhas, Shazi, Ubaidullah, fine? Yes. Pujita? Where is Shivani? Shivani, Shravan, Bhavana. Good. Very good, students. Shravan, where is Shravan? Akash. Akash. Shravan. Oh, Shravan, sorry. I thought it's Shravan. Okay, fine. I hope everybody understood this, right? How a new will work, how a delete will work. Yes or no? Right. Super, super. Now, did you know this? Did you all know this? Please look at these 5 statements. Only 5 statements. I'm going to use the new here. I just want to use new here. What is first one? What is, I can even write here like this also, right? I can even write like this. X, delete, 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 delete. In single statement. Is that okay? I'm initializing a pointer with an integer. It is an integer. Integer. What is this? It is an integer point which holds an integer. Yes or no? Right? Now, what is this? I'm just creating the memory here. I did not initialize anything. Students, did you know that? Did you observe that? I'm just creating the memory of integer type, but it never initializes. But what is happening here? What is happening here? What is happening in the second statement? What is happening in the second statement? Everybody please do it. Initializing the pointer with some value. Yes or no? Shazi, very good. With this value, with this float value, I am initializing the pointer 2. Now, with these braces, please do observe, with these braces, brackets. And what is happening in this third statement? Did you know that? Do you know that? What is happening in the third statement? Line number 9. Line number 9. Array. I am creating an array of integers. An array of integer array. Exactly something. Now, pointer 3 is pointing to that. Yes or no? The address of the starting address of that array is going to be stored in that. Pointer 3. Yes or no? Dynamically allocate for 10 integers. For 10 integers or 28? Now, yes, for 28. For 28? Yes. Now, I hope everybody knows this. I just want to print the value. I just want to print the value. I just want to store the array and print the array. I just want to initialize the array and also print the array by using two for loops. I hope everybody knows this. If anybody not, please let me know. I'll explain. Yes or no? Yes or no? Shall I move forward? Shall I? Yes. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Look at this one. Look at this. Look at this. In this deletion of array, I just want to how to allocate dynamic memory, how to deallocate dynamic memory. I just want to show you only in a simple way. Understood everybody? I hope everybody understood this. I hope everybody understood this. Yes or no? Array is a pointer which is pointing to an array of 10 integers, and now this is how I can deallocate the memory. Yes, no? Now, if you don't understand anywhere, please let me know in the chat box. Already the introduction, the explanation is over through that diagram, everything was covered. But I just want to show the program. Okay. Can I do this? Can I do this? What is pointer? What is PTR? PTR is pointing to what now? Null. If I delete also, nothing will happen. Yes or no? Nothing will happen. Okay. It is not, there is nothing much. Now, I hope everybody knew this. This is creating an integer pointer, and initializing a pointer with a value. By this, it is a value. Yes or no? If I say this, I mean this means size, no? Yes. Now, I hope everybody understood this. Yes? Shall I move? I'll look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Is this legal? Is this legal? Can I do this? Integer x. There is a variable integer x. Now I just want to delete that using delete. Is this legal? Can I do that? No. Yes or no? Not required. Because it's a static variable. It's a normal local variable which is created in stack. Yes or no? So, shall I execute this? Shall I execute what you are expecting? What it is happening? Type int argument given to delete expected a pointer. Actually, exactly the error is this. Exactly, please look at this. The highlighted one. Actually, it is an int, but the delete is expecting a pointer, not an integer. Yes or no? Whenever there is a pointer, whenever there is a concept of new, then only you can introduce your delete. You cannot use that in other cases. Okay? Understood everybody? Understood? Yes or no? Yes, Sanjana. Good. Look at this. Look at this. What I am doing exactly. what I am doing exactly. Analyze that program once and let me know what I am trying to do over there. There is an integer. There is an integer. Initializing a pointer with with what? Storing address of x in pointer. Exactly. Exactly. Now, if I say ptr1, address of ptr, if I say delete ptr1, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? Will there be x? Will there be x? Address at pointer 1 is deallocated. Address at pointer 1 is deallocated. Okay. Okay. Understood? Fine. Still anybody? What is happening exactly over there? Can you actually free up the heap memory? Yes. See, I'll draw some. Shall I draw? Or did you understand? Shall I draw? There is an x and ptr1. Exactly the address of the x is going to be free up. Yes or no? What is there in star ptr1? The address of x. Yes or no? That is going to be released. Yes? Manisha? Manisha? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Hmm. Ah, now please tell me. There is a pointer variable. There is an x. This is x. Yes or no? Yes or no? Address of this x is something is there in x. We did not initialize that. Yes or no? Please do reply. Yes or no? The address of x is suppose 100. Yes or no? Now there is an integer pointer ptr1. The value at the star ptr1 is equal to which stores the address of 100. Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Right? Now, if I say delete ptr1, what it is going to delete? This is going to be deleted, no? Yes or no? That means if I say delete ptr1, the pointer 1 is now it is pointing to this. The pointer 1 now it is pointing to this. Now, if I delete this, the X will be removed. Yes or no? The space for the X will be released. Do you agree with that? Do you agree? Right? Right? I'm expecting response from you guys. Yes. Good. There is Manisha. Okay, Manisha already responded. Okay, fine. Ah, what happened, Sanjana? What if we use free instead of delete? What happens is, Sanjana, whenever we have created memory, dynamic memory using malloc, then we will use free. Then we will use free. Okay. Whenever we allocate memory through new, then we will use generally delete. Generally we will use delete. Okay. Malloc and free. New and delete. Okay. Understood? Yes. There is no free actually. There is no. Generally we use in C++, we use delete to deallocate the memory. That's. I hope everybody understood this. Right? I hope today I just want to start even friend also. Okay. Yeah. Ah, students, please do listen carefully. Please do listen carefully. One thing I just want to tell you. Suppose, listen everybody, everybody. Suppose there is a student class. In the student class, there is a data, private data, that is what private data we can give. Suppose marks. Okay, some marks. It is under private section. Can we access that private data even out of the class? Even out of the class? Outside the class? No. Yes or no? No, never. But there is a situation. Suppose there is a situation. Suppose we generally we will be having many things at our home. All the things which are in our home are very much accessible to our family members. Yes or no? But it will not be there. They will not be accessible to outside of the family members. But there is a special case for some close friends who are very much close to us. They can come to our house, they can visit our house, they can even use our own things. We will allow them. Yes or no? Will you? Will you allow them or not? Will you allow them or not? Yes or no? Within 5 minutes, I am closing the session. Please don't worry. Are you there, everybody? Please do respond. Yes. Will you allow your friends to your home? Will you allow your friends to allow access your things? Yes or no? Yes, no? Quite obviously. In the same way, whenever there is a class which is having yes children after a long time. Okay. Whenever there is a class which is having their own private members, but there are some friends to that class, they are able to access the private and protected members of that class. Okay. Even as we are having friends, friends can access our own things. In the same way, a class also is having some friends. Okay, understood? Huh. Please look at this. Please look at it. It is very simple. It is very simple. Within 5 minutes, we will solve this. Okay? Now, what is this? What data number it is having? What class is this? What data number it is having? This is class A. I hope everybody, are you interested to know how a friend is? Are you interested? Yes, no? Yes. Good. Good students. Keep up the spirit. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, there is a class. There is a class A. In that class A, I have one private member A. I have only one private member A. And I have a constructor. In that constructor, I have initialized that A to 10. Now, what is this? What is this? There is a class B, and which is a friend to this class A. There is a class B. This is my class B, and this class is friend of class A. Yes or no? As class B is a friend of class A, now class B has the full authority to access the private data member of my class A. Did everybody understand what I'm saying? Yes or no? Did everybody understand what I'm saying? Yes. Good. Now, please look at this. Even class B is having one private member and it is having one public member function. One public member function. What is that member function? Show A. Show A is the member function of class B. Okay. And please to observe what is happening here. What is this? Before that, look at this. Look at this. How I am calling? A object 1. Object 1 is type of class A. Object 2 is type of class B. And now I am calling the show A method by using object 2 by passing object 1. Because whenever there is a friend just like that cannot access all the members of its class. Understood? But how it can access the private members of the other class? By having the reference of the object. By having the reference of that object. Whenever I say at the receiver end ampersand x, what does it mean? Are you there, guys? What does it mean? Reference. Yes or no? With that reference. Reference అంటే ఏంటి? నేను ఒక person తో మాట్లాడాలి. I know his address so that I can able to catch him and I can able to talk. In the same way, I got this object through its reference so that can I access that object? Can I access the data members of that object? Yes, alias name Sanjana. Good. So that I can able to, this is just a printing. This is just a printing. Now, can I say x dot a? X is what? X is the alias name for my object 1. Object 1 is of type class B. Did everybody understand that? Did everybody understand that? In show a method of class B, I can able to access the private data member of class A with its reference. Did everybody understand this? Or shall I repeat once again? Show A is a method. Siddharth, please look at that. Show A is a method of whom? Which class? Which class? B. Class B. Now, generally, class B will not have any rights to access the private member of class A. But as I said, class B is a friend of class A. Please look at my cursor and highlighting. Then only you can understand. As class B is a friend of class A, I can able to access the private data member of class A by using its reference. Siddharth, did you understand? Siddharth, did you understand what I am saying? Yes, no? Good. Good. Did everybody understand this program? I can make friends can be in two ways. I can make a friend as I can make a class as friend. I can make a function, a method as friend. Understood? I can make the entire class as a friend of one class, or else I can even make any particular method as a friend to a particular class. Okay. Generally this should be used. This friend concept has to be used in a limited way. We cannot use just like that we want, because what is happening here? Did you understand what is happening here? The encapsulation, the security it is losing. The class losing its security because the class is able to expose its private members to the other class. Did everybody observe that? Did everyone observe that? Everybody? Yes or no? So this should be used in a limited manner. And one more thing, the friendship is not mutual. The friendship is not mutual. What does it mean? If Bhavana is my, suppose I am the friend of Bhavana, but it doesn't mean that Bhavana is my friend. Understood, everybody? I am a friend of Bhavana, but it is not reverse. It may not be reverse. It's not mutual. Understood, everybody? What I am saying? That is, class B is friend of class A. It doesn't mean that must and should class A must be a friend of class B. Otherwise, class B can access the private members of class A, but class A never access the private members of class B. Understood? Because I only declared class B is my friend to class A. Are you there, everybody? Are you there? Yes or no? Now. Yes, no? Very good, very good. Super. Now, please look at this. Very simple, very simple. Please look at this. This is class A. Class A is having which method? Class A is having which method? Students, are you there? Is it boring? Shall I stop? Is it boring? Is it boring? Only one program is left. Only one program is left. If you want, I'll stop here. Otherwise, I'll complete that program and I'll finish this. What about you guys? Shall I continue? Shall I? There is no response. What does it mean? Yes. Yes means what? Stop or continue? Enough. Nandika, it is enough. And for others, it is yes. Continue. Yeah. Nandika, only one program. Only one. Okay? Okay. Yeah. Please look at this. There is a class A which is having only one method. Method 1. There is a class B. There is a class B. It is having one private member B, and one constructor which initializes that B, and one method. Now, please look at this. Please look at this very clearly. Now I am declaring a method of my class A as a friend of class B. I repeat, I repeat, I repeat. Method 1. It is the method of class A, no? Method 1 అనేది it's the method of class A. Now I am making that as a friend. Friend method. అర్థమైందా? Understood? It's a friend function to my class B in this manner. Friend, data type and method. Why did I say a scope resolution operator? Why did I say scope resolution operator? Everybody. Because I am saying that method 1 is the property of class A, and I am defining outside of that class. One more thing yes, exactly, Anand. Exactly. What do you mean is right. And what is B ampersand? What is B ampersand? Please look at this. Please look at this. Why I have given B ampersand over there? This is why I am given B ampersand. That is, A is an object of class A, X is an object of class B. Now I am calling a method using A. That only, no? Now I am passing the object of class class B, because I just want to make my method 1 as a friend to class B. So which object I need to pass? ఏ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ని పాస్ చేయాలి? నా మెథడ్ 1 ఎవరికి ఫ్రెండ్ గా ఉండాలనుకుంటున్నాను? క్లాస్ B కి ఫ్రెండ్ గా ఉండాలనుకుంటున్నాను. అందుకని ఎవరి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ని పాస్ చేస్తాను? B ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ని పాస్ చేస్తాను. యాజ్ ఐ యామ్ పాసింగ్ క్లాస్ B ఆబ్జెక్ట్ at my receiver end, how it should be? I am defining outside this. Listen guys, I am defining outside this method. How it should be? Receiver end ఎలా ఉండాలి? ఎలా ఉండాలి? How it should be? It's like a D ampersand X means what? D ampersand X means what? I'm closing this, guys. Reference. Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. It should be a reference of that object. With that reference, what I am using? What I am using? The private member of class B. Because what does it mean? Now, as the method 1 is the friend of class B, now the method 1 has the full authority to access the private member of class B. Actually, method 1 everything. It's a method of class A. Yes or no? Understood everybody? Did everybody understood this? What I am saying? Understood? No. Understood or not? I'm closing, guys. I'm closing. Within 2 minutes I'm closing. Yes, no? And look at this. Why did I just just declare over there? Class B semicolon. Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea? Exactly, Shalvi. As we are using this in B ampersand, that is the reference of B, I'm declaring here. So I never introduced even class B. The compiler doesn't know where the class B is. The compiler doesn't know what is this B. So I'm telling to the compiler that B is a class. Don't worry, Mr. Compiler. B is a class. Okay, understood everybody? Yes or no? I hope you people understood this. If so, good. The last one, Andika, don't worry. Very small one. There is a class A, and it has a private data member A, and it has its constructor to initialize that A. Now, I am saying one method, show A is a method which is a friend of this class A, which is a friend, yeah, Nandita, good, which is a friend of this class A. And did you observe that is this show A method belongs to any class? Is this method, show A method, belongs to any other class? ఈ show A అనే మెథడ్ ఏ క్లాస్ కైనా సంబంధించిందా? Class A, B or class N or something. Is it belongs to anything? No. Yes or no? No. It's a normal function. Yes or no? Now I can make a normal method, a method which doesn't belong to any other class also I can make as friend to class A. Understood? Now this method is going to call as global friend. This friendship I can able to call as global friend. What is global friend? The method which doesn't belong to any other class or something is called a normal function. I can make as friend to my class A. Understood? Understood, everybody? Now I can define now I can define that method as outside the class, even outside the class, because it is not a member of class. And how I am calling this method? Please do observe how I am calling this method. Did I say any A dot show A, B dot show A? Did I use any object? Did I use any object? Yeah, students, please do respond within 1 minute. I am closing. Did I use any object? Because it doesn't belong to any class. It's a normal function. Just like a normal function, I can call this method and I can make any normal function as a friend to the class. Understood, everybody? Understand? I hope everybody understood this. How the reference is, how I am taking that reference. I hope everybody. And one more thing, you must declare your function or class or something as a friend within the class body. Within the class body. And you can even define that friend function even outside the class. You should declare it as friend within the class scope and you can define that even out of the scope. What is no? What no? Anisha? Did everybody understand what I am saying? You need to declare friend with keyword friend within the scope of the class, and you can define that. You can give body for that function even out of the class. Did everybody understood that? Understood or not? Understood or not? One more thing, guys. I can even this friend function or class, I can even keep this in private section or public section. I can even keep this in private section or public section. It doesn't matter, but it should be in class 2. But it should be in class. I hope everybody understands. I'm closing the session, guys. Thank you so much for your cooperation and responses which you have given. I'm happy and I hope everybody understood how dynamically how to construct a object, dynamically how to destruct an object. Yes or no? How to use delete, how to use how to invoke the destructor, who invokes the destructor. Yes or no? And what is a friend function? What exactly a friend function able to access? What are the types of friend functions? What are the types of friend functions? There are 2 types, no? I can make a class as a friend and even I can make a method as a friend. Friend function, friend class. And even global friend. What is global friend? A method which doesn't belong to any other class. It's called as global. Is that fine, everybody? Is that fine? Okay. The tasks are very easy tasks. I just started the first one, delete, very simple one. Only at the places of comment section you need to keep the code. Entire template I have given. Okay. Yeah, Shazi. We will share. To your CRs we will share. Okay. Is that okay? Okay. Ma'am, did you upload previous sections record? We have even sent to your CRs, no? Shivani? We have sent the recordings to your. Otherwise, I'll do one thing here. I'll keep all these sessions records in one Excel file and then I'll upload this file in your study material cutting in your test syllabus. Is that okay? Is that okay? Then you can able to easily, it will be accessible to everyone, no? Yes? I'll do that. Ah, yeah, sure. Sure. Everybody, I'll do that. I'll do it. But please give some time, okay? Please give some time. By tomorrow I'll do. Huh? Oh. Did you understand today's concept? Everybody? I know you are, of course, you are in your tensions of your semester exams, but still you need to you need to have little bit of concentration. Otherwise, these topics may not be repeated once again. No, of course you'll be having recordings, but who will have the time to again open that record and listen to all the things? It will be over along with the class, right? If you spend a little time. There is Naveen and Sai Rohit, Jahnavi. Is there anybody who belongs to G section? Section G. There are many absentees from section G. Especially, there are huge number of absentees from section G.